Is the corrective phase over in the Nifty index? Let's know in today's FMTA for 18th of October 2024.
Welcome to Unfolding the Secrets of Elliot Wave Theory through today's financial market technical analysis and updates about weather and monsoon in India and around the globe.
FMTA for 18th of October 2024. Hello all and welcome to a new session of FMTA for 18th of October 2024. So this is my Nifty index for 18th of October and the previous dates, and this is the latest one that we had the waves numbered here with the corrective, and I am in the daily time span. We are going to look what happened today and what seems like to happen in the next coming week. So let's do the analysis and stay positive. So did see a massive correction in this 2-3 days, and that's all 3-day candles, very red and bearish candles. And also today we did see quite a low, very volatile, and it was 170-80 points minus in the morning, and in the afternoon it did recover and it ended with 100-120 points plus. So that's a bullish candle right there. But now, is the corrective phase done? This is what we are going to check today. So let's do the needful and go to the hourly time span. Now we can see here quite bullish candles, a streak of it. Looks like a recovery to me, maybe start of some positive trend, but we have to still do some analysis to be sure. So this is what I had made a count with, the ABC. So I'll just quickly put it here, and that was the trend line that I was waiting it would give a breakout, but it did not. It did do a retest here and continued the correction. So this is how a simple trend line can help us to understand if the trend is going to change or not. Of course, this is a kind of a wave corrective pattern. So what type of pattern is it then if it's not a ABC? Of course it is a ABC, but there is also a pattern called as a combination pattern, where we get combination of different corrective waves. Generally it can be a combination of 2 correctives or 3 correctives, depends on the how complex it is and the complexity of the index. So of course Nifty is a very volatile and fluctuating and very complicated index. So we are going to face volatility and also some complex patterns here. So the ABC is nothing but the W. So how do we count the corrective? It's going to be W. That's a W that has its own ABC, and then there is a X wave which has its own ABC. So that's my X wave, which I felt was a motive, but it was a corrective. And then this is the Y. So something to understand here is that W has its own ABC, the X is also a 3-wave movement, and the Y is also a combination of A, B, and C. So that's how it works. So 2 zigzags is what I would say this is. So let's go ahead and understand more, going in 15 minutes. Very clear. So I'm going to quickly take care of this blue line. It's no longer needed, and we should have a fresh trend line which could make us understand if we are looking for a positive market or not in the next week. So let's number Now this is the ABC of the Y. I'm sorry. This is going to be A. That's the A of the Y. Then this is a B of the Y. And that's the C. So the C waves of any corrective wave, be it a flat or a zigzag, it has its own 5 waves. It's a motive kind. So the C wave is here. It is. Looks like a good 5-wave moment. This is what we were looking for, and I felt like it might not continue, but it did. So the trend line helped me that the particular corrective pattern is continuing, and it's making a combination. So here we are, and I can clearly count the 5 waves here of the C. Okay. So this is what it looks like. So that's my W, X and Y. So let's wait and see what happens. Now how would I know if the trend has changed or not? I'm going to use a trend line again and utilize this top. That's the start of the A wave, of the Y wave and the end of the B wave, and just go ahead and continue it. That's how this will be. And then going to create a channel for myself. So it will, this particular channel will connect the end of the A, and this is what I'm looking for. So if I get something above this, I am positive for the market, and then it will continue. So we'll come to know in the next week, Monday or Tuesday. That would be say 21st or 22nd of October. So let's wait and watch. So let me, yeah, that's the Y. We were not able to see that. So that's the C. So that's it for the Nifty index for today. And let's go ahead and check out the Bse index, if it's doing the same thing or not. That's Bse Sensex for today. Same thing repeating in the Bse index also. It might be much more clear. Let me go in 1 hour. So that's the trend line of the super millennium. Now that's my internal 5-wave moment. And then, so the entire correction is of this wave. Let me just highlight that. So this is the bullish wave. That's the wave, and the correction is of this wave. So just a minute. Yeah, it's this one right here. The W, the X, and the Y. So let's see again. It will follow the Nifty index, and we might come to know about it on Monday or Tuesday. So let's go to the global market. Let's see how much the global market will influence us, and whether it is positive or it might support much more correction, or it might support the uptrend. So that's Dow Jones Industrial Average for the United States, New York Stock Exchange. So these are the trend lines that we already have in place to show the trend, and it has quite sustained the uptrend. We can see the latest here. So let me zoom. That's the third wave, that is the millennium third wave trend, super millennium trend. So look at that. Still, this particular is the fresh trend line that we did in the previous class, or previous session, I would like to say. And so quite holding up the uptrend despite so many news and so much of indecisive economic policies and political issues. So Dow Jones looks positive. So let's understand the trend. So not yet broken any trend line, still going up. I do see some waves, so of course I'm not going in 15 minutes. Let's keep it with the daily and the hourly. So let's do the needful. I think I can do one more trend line just to understand. I would take the end of this particular corrective and join it with this particular one. That's the latest and the fresh I could have. This is hourly, okay? So yes, look at that. So now this trend line will tell me whether, I can see a temporary correction or is there more upside to it. The next support will be this line. So let's wait and watch. It looks positive to me. So the Dow Jones Industrial Average is positive. The global market is positive, which will help even the Indian index and the Indian market to, sustain and stay positive. So that's for Dow Jones Industrial Average. And let's look at one more global index, that is the Hangsang index. So here it goes. So that was the wave count which I was doing to see if there is little bit of upside to it or not. I'll go in daily. You can see that how it took support of this particular line and then it has a bullish candle. Now this candle is of 18th of October, that's today. So it did have a bearish one on the 17th, that is yesterday, but today it has opened on a very positive note. So Hangsang is positive, and let's wait and watch. Now this particular line, I would like to keep it like this and just move it, make it more specific. So this is also a type of combination pattern in the wave. So if I go in the hourly, I would like to show you that combination which we are seeing in the Indian Nifty index and the Bse index also. You can see here how complicated this is. I'm just going to show you using a trend line here. You can see here that's W, that's X, and that's Y, somewhere here. So let's wait again. Looks like positive 3 candles, that's hourly 3 candles, bullish candles. One is an indecisive one, but it's going to be on the 18th closing. So even this will help for positive market in the next week, but not giving away too much because, as I said, these are for these levels, and whatever I discuss with you is for educational purpose and research purpose. So kindly do not trade in the market without proper guidance and advisory. So the global market looks positive. We are looking out for a positive next week for the Indian index and the Indian stock market. So that's it for the global and the Indian index. So this is Vaishali Sheth signing off for Alpha. See you in the next session of FMTA. And if you wish to learn the wave analysis, you can always join the Alpha Stock Market Consultancy and the Training Center. Thank you so much.
Kindly like, share and subscribe. Learn technical analysis and get specialized in wave analysis today and be your own fund manager. Why to rely on others when you yourself are aware of how to do your financial investments? Get your commodity currency and annual monsoon report. Also, we offer career counseling programs with assessment from class 8 to up till your graduation. So thank you all and see you in the next session of FMTA.